guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm coming at you with the results of a test of an oily skin hack that I have been trying out for the past couple weeks. I'm actually trying to see if using your setting spray before you apply your foundation, that's right, before you apply your foundation, and then again after you've done everything. I've actually been testing to see if that does indeed keep you matter longer. Now, I first heard about this particular hack from Nakia Joy. She is an Australian YouTuber, makeup artist, and she does so many different videos here on YouTube, but most of them do surround the thought process of staying matter longer, whether it's application techniques, whether it's products, whether it's the order in which you use products. Normally her videos focus around improvements and just kind of keeping that oily skin matte as long as possible. So I love watching her videos, and recently she was talking about an oily skin hack where you actually use your setting spray before you apply your base and then again afterwards. So I've actually been testing that out for the past couple weeks, and I've tried it with different foundations, CC creams, foundations, whatever it is, and then I've actually tried it with different setting sprays. I've tried it with the e.l.f. Mist and Set, I've tried it with the Hard Candy setting spray, and then in the demo for you guys today, I'm actually using the Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray to see how that works as well. So as I mentioned, I've been doing this for several weeks, so I do kind of have an idea of exactly whether or not I think this actually works, but I do have a demonstration for you guys, as long as a wear test, check-in, and results for you. So if you are interested in seeing if this oily skin hack really works, then keep on watching. Okay, so I've already washed my face, I've already toned my face, I've already got my brows on just to kind of keep things moving. I've applied some eyeshadow primer, and I've applied a little bit of moisturizer. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with the Urban Decay All Nighter makeup setting spray, and I'm just going to take it and just spray it on my face like I normally would. So and I'm just going to let that sit for just a second. Love a good setting spray. Love a good setting spray. I love a good setting spray. I've just never done it before I've applied my foundation, so I'm very interested to see if this would indeed keep me matter longer. Now I'm going to go in with my IT Cosmetics CC cream, and the reason why I'm using this is because this is my everyday base. I use it every single day, and so I know exactly how this is going to work. So I know on a regular basis, if I don't do the setting spray before, I know how long it normally takes me to get oily or when I need to start blotting. So I wanted to use something that I already am very familiar with, and like I said, this is my everyday foundation, so I know exactly how this performs. And I'm not having any problem as far as blending out the base or the foundation or the CC cream. I'm not having any problem blending that out over that setting spray, in case you were wondering. You know, I did let it dry down, and it's just, I'm not having any type of blending issue or splotchy issue or anything like that. So it definitely doesn't affect the application. So I've got my CC cream on. Everything looks and feels just the same, so no problem with application or finish look. So I'm going to go off camera and put on the rest of my makeup, and then I'll come back with the check-in time. Alright guys, so here's the finished look, and I'm actually going to go ahead in with just one more spray of the setting spray, because that's what it says to do. Put it on before and then spray it again after. So I'm taking that same Urban Decay All Nighter spray, and I'm just going to hit that last part of my face. Just go ahead and seal all that beautifulness in. Okay, I'm just gonna let that dry. Okay, so this right here. Okay, so we'll say that the check-in time is going to be 8:58. I don't know why people cover it up. I don't care. The check-in time is going to be 8:58, and I'm going to wear it all throughout the day. Like I said, I do have something with Girl Scouts, so we'll be at the animal shelter, so we'll be moving, and I am a sweater regardless of the temperature. Anytime I'm moving, I'm sweating, so I will definitely be putting this to the test, and I will come back and let you guys see indeed if using the setting spray before and after my foundation, if that actually prolonged the mattness. Because like I said, I wear this It Cosmetics CC cream every day, so I know how long it normally takes before I have to start blotting and that kind of thing. So I will be back to let you guys know. Okay guys, so I am back, and it is now 5:32. So to be completely honest with you guys, right now, at this particular point in time, I could probably go a little bit longer before I had to blot. And I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but I am an oily skin diva, and I don't mean this YouTube craze where it's like, I have oily skin, but I don't have any problem with shine, any problem with grease, any problem with oil. My makeup stays on all day long. Where they do that at? I have hashtag real world oily skin problems, so I've got oil, I've got shine, my makeup separates, it slides, I got that, girl. So I have to blot every day. It's not even a question of if I'm going to blot, it really just is a question of how soon do I have to blot and how well the oil gets removed, and I can keep on going after I blot. So I always have to blot. And I'll be honest with you and say, I have not blotted thus far, and I could probably go just a little bit longer before I just felt the need to blot before I did anything else. You know what I mean? Like, especially at work, before I like went to a meeting or something like that. Like, I could probably go a little bit longer before I felt like I just had to blot. So that's saying a lot. So that's probably, I normally have to blot around the 6-hour mark throughout the day. So the fact that I could probably go to the 8-hour shows that using the setting spray before I used my CC cream did actually do a great job of prolonging the wear of this makeup. And I will say I do have 2 different setting powders on because I'm testing that in another video that will be up probably after this, but I used everything else the same, and I'm looking at both sides regardless of the setting powder, and both sides, in my opinion, look like I could go just a little bit longer before I had to blot. So I'm actually pretty impressed with it. So I think overall, I think it will work. I'd love to be able to test this out in the more the hotter months, because I do have oil, I do have shine, and I'm a sweater, so it's really put to the test whenever it gets really hot outside. But I'm telling you what, I already use setting power at the end of my makeup routine every single day. Like, a setting spray is part of my everyday makeup routine. So the fact that I already use one, and now I'm just going to be using it in a different part of my makeup application, it is no inconvenience for me. And honestly, I just love setting spray, so the more the merrier. But I will definitely continue to use this oily skin hack because I can tell a difference. It did get me probably about 2 hours longer before the need to blot, and that's huge in my world, especially if you're an oily skin diva. You know what I'm talking about. Any type of prolonging before you have to blot, that's a win. So I really hope this information helps someone else out there, especially if you're like me and you love listening to hacks, but you always wonder, do they really work? Well, this one really works for y'all. So please, definitely, while you're here on my channel, take a look around, see what else your girl has to offer. And if you're liking what you're seeing, hit that subscribe button, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.